Um, Presumably it's all powered up now. Yep. So this line is working fine all the way up to here. So that's all on the go. That needs to be constructed, and we also need the heavy watt wire just to complete that, and normal wire to complete. Right, Judge Judy, let's have a look at you. Where have you gone? So she's good at farming, and ideally, we would give her crop tending as her next one. But yeah, we need somebody else who can actually wrangle critters, because it doesn't seem like we have people on that job at the moment. So yeah, we'll be doing that instead. How are these getting out? Oh no, that one's just now an adult. Do you know what? Kind of just need to start micromanaging this, because it's getting silly. Let's just kill. Yeah, let's just kill 3 of the adults in here. Now they will attack back if they get. Oh, you finally wrangled one just when I start. It's just wrangling them back to here. That's why. Oh, of course, because when it's wrangled one, it's then at 8. So yeah, I kind of understand why it was going wrong now. But it wouldn't bring in. Really, really weird. Really weird. Gonna have to do a bit of research on how to fix that problem. Because yeah, we want the surplus getting taken up here. So it's back down to 8 now. So they've lost the cramped condition, which is good. Yeah, because it's like wrangling them and then just taking them over here and dropping them straight back off again. That seems broken to me. It shouldn't be like that, surely. How are we doing for temperature? 28, almost 29. This side's just about okay. Yeah, the heat from the hatchery here seeping into the farm is a bit of a worry. Move this down the road. But we will be moving it down the road anyway. It'll be going up here. But yeah, we're just not ready for that yet. Okay, that is now working, and we have an extra one available and ready to go as and when the time comes. Yep, we never fixed this claw. Oh, actually, that's not too bad. 1,300. Yep, I'm not even going to bother getting them to build all of that stuff now. I'm just going to cancel it. I would say 1,300 there, 1,300 there. It's equalized now. Which does in fact mean that I can just switch this off for a while. Stop this from just needlessly pumping round and round in a circle and wasting valuable resources. That needs to get copied. That could do with actually trying to see if there are. Yeah, there's some coal here, but I've just got to be really careful I don't jump into this slime lung. If ooh, neutronium right there. Let's do our trick again. Put a special alert on it. And carbon dioxide vent. Well, no, I really don't want carbon dioxide. Oh, that's unfortunate. Could have done with like a cool slush geyser or something like that, because I'm starting to get a little bit concerned. There is another bit of neutronium over here. What have we got here? Minor volcano. Again, not really bothered by that. Where else have we got neutronium? No, that's just iron. I thought there was so yeah. Oh no, that was the one I've already checked. Or, yeah, that was the iron geyser. Geyser. British and American pronunciation. For some reason, I always default to geyser, which is the American pronunciation. What's this one? Yeah. Cool steam vents. Oh well, we could really do with that. That would be super helpful. It is quite far away though. On the other side of any germs. No, it's actually very accessible, to be fair. I have to think about that pretty soon because temperatures in this place are definitely getting untenable. One thing I can try and do some insulated tiles along top here, just in the vain hope that it keeps these plants a little bit cooler. But we now have a much more robust power system on the go. Coal is a worry, but I mean that there are little pockets of coal around. In fact, we can dig that out. No, that's just iron. Yeah. Put that then. Where else can we find coal? Bit there. Suppose we can just go and continue that ladder down to here. That out. Little bits. Oh. Those out. More coal. Oh wow. Tons of the stuff. Tons and tons of the stuff. In which case, I know my new project. Because the hatches are being a bit of a pain at the moment, and until they stop being a pain, I don't really know what else I can do other than to get the coal elsewhere. I want to leave that one in because we don't want to lose the pinch pepper. So and do a bunch of digging. Get to it, guys. Food, 63,000. That's not a worry. The stress has gone down from 3% to 0% now. Not quite sure what has triggered that, but okay, cool. Suits me fine. I suppose the next big project is getting a lot of this dug out. So let's first of all stop pausing it, because there's just no need. Start bits and pieces out of here. Being very careful to not disturb that geezer. Let's just double check. No germs. Good, good, good. We're digging this out, I suppose. Letting the hydrogen flow through would be a good idea at this point. Where is the there's more down here than there is. Oh, yeah, that's another thing that we can do, though. So let's have a think. Ventilation. Nope, not ventilation. Oxygen? Carbon skimmer? No. There's the electrolyzer. Maybe it's not researched. Could well be. Medicine, liquids. Yep, there it is. Electrolyzer. Let's get that researched. Egg crit here. Please come and wrangle. Patches. Seems. That would be why. Yeah, there probably are more excess eggs, but unfortunately, we're not making any omelets. We're not making any omelets because we're not cracking any eggs. Let's set the hatchling eggs to create forever. See if we can catch somebody cracking this egg open. They've got plenty to be getting on with, so we can just sit on this for a second. Watch the egg cracker in use. Hey. So now they can make omelets. Very good. So these ones are running pretty much constantly. And these ones are just switching on every now and again, if and when they're needed. Yeah, they've turned off now. Why is that damaged? The overload damage. Current load 1.5, so 20 kilowatts. It shouldn't be overloaded. Really peculiar. Oh, that's why. That's why. Yeah, you shouldn't really have. I suppose that's okay because it is coming straight from the coal generator itself and going through, but you shouldn't really do that. Do you know what? I'm gonna have to fix that. How much power is this system pulling? 240, 480, 600, 605 plus 60, 665. So if I were to add, definitely can't add those on. Might have to rethink this. How much is 240? So that means we've got 40 watts left over, and this is 60, isn't it? Hmm. Decisions. See, I'm thinking that this line that is currently weaving its way over here. I think that just needs to be running from here, go through the base directly, and then have this system powering the hatchery. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to do. But let's figure all that out quickly. Let's do power from here to all the way across here, all the way across here, and into that system. And that will be powering all of this up to there, which means we can rip out a bunch. Oh, sorry, I missed a comment. Use automation on them, so only 2 turn on at a time, so they don't run all the time. I'm assuming that was related to the power generators. I have already got some automation set up on them. So yeah, all 3 of these will switch on to get this working, and then it will turn off when we reach. Not quite sure if you can see that Viper. Yeah, so we've got a little bit of automation set up there already. So it will only turn on at 35, and once it reaches 90, it will switch off again. There is the incubators. Yes, you're right, because yeah, I do seem to remember seeing something about this. You only need the incubators powered for a short time during the day. Just enough time for, I think it's Traumatic to come and give the eggs a hug and then turn them off again. Yes. Very good. So, with that in mind, I think I might not have the timer. Let's have a look if I've done it already or if it's down the line. Cycle sensor. I'm assuming, yeah, schedule 1 day-night cycle. I'm assuming that's the one, in which case we already have it. Good. And that will also help with this heat situation, I would imagine. Thank you very much for the tip, Viper. That is very, very helpful. Much appreciated. So let's go ahead and figure that out. So creates a timer to send green signals for specific amounts of time, but that's not the one we want. We want the clock sensor. Or has it just changed since I cycle sensor set? Yes, cycle sensor, that's the one. Okay, so where do we want to put it? I suppose it kind of makes sense for it to be in the same room. Put all that on. Rather than having the power run all the way along there, let's instead get it coming in here and deconstruct that lot. And we can also deconstruct that lot. Cool. They've got plenty to be getting on with, so I will just leave them to it. Let's just have a quick look at the power overlay again. Yeah, that's all okay. That's running where I want it to run. That system has not gone in just yet. That is going to need to be emptied soon-ish. And we'll also be automating this. Really, really good YouTuber, Skystorm, has an excellent system for automating this, which I'll be off probably next session. You will also you will want 2, so you can have 2 incubators running. Then when they turn off, the other 2 will turn on. Again, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. So let's actually just go ahead and cancel that automation wire. And we'll add in the cycle sensor here, why not? close and will mean less automation wire being used. Cool. Save power on your line also, yes. And efficiency is always ideal, especially as I was saying, since it's not that we're running out of coal, but 11 tons or whatever 13 tons is not a great deal at all. Hence why I went and dug out a bunch of bits of coal around the map earlier. Because I'm just concerned about this hatch farm, because it's not really working the way that I'm intending it to. I mean, I feel like it's set up correctly, but yeah, it doesn't seem to be. So when there is a ninth, that ninth should get wrangled into here, but that just didn't seem to be happening before. That might be because I don't have enough skilled ranchers to do it. But who knows? I'm really not too sure. Again, these guys are not getting wrangled out of here into here, despite the fact that I've set it to 0 critters, I've set it to auto wrangle. It should just be, they should be getting them out of here and into here. Or, I don't know. Why was coal being delivered here? We'll be changing it to sedimentary rock at some point so we can get stone hatches, but I don't have a lot of sedimentary rock as it is. So yeah, not a high priority right now. Can they reach the drop-off point? They should be able to. 2 tiles up, they should be able to. Actually, you might have a point. Let's see. Shave off the top 2. They definitely can now, but they should have been able to before. I'm not too sure. We'll see soon enough once there are some hatches wrangled. Right, pause for a second. I don't want to bring in another unless there's somebody really good. Let's have a look. Medicine and construction, +1 husbandry. Meh. Decrease athletics. You're a big no-no. I mean, you're not bad. I'd rather not have the bottomless stomach. Oh, and decreased excavation. Yeah, as well. Liam, increased agriculture, can't do research. That's fine. I'm not too bothered about that. Luddite, decreased machinery. Don't really like Luddite. No, do you know what? Let's just get those curative tablets. So CO2 is starting to become a problem again. Let's. Oh yeah, of course. I did the research before and then completely forgot to do anything about it. Electrolyzers converts water into oxygen and hydrogen. Now the thing with electrolyzers is that they produce a lot of heat, so you need to keep that in mind. I'm going to build them both down here. We'll also put some temp shift plates in as well to try and minimize the problems that they cause. How have we got? We could do it with igneous, but I've only got 800. Oh, granite's better. Plus, oh no, that's decor. Thermally reactive, iron ore, copper amalgam. I mean, gold amalgam rather. That is fantastic, but only got 800. I'm not sure that I want to. Do you know what? How much is it per? How much does it require? It tells me how much I've got, but it doesn't tell me how much I'm actually going to use. You know what? Let's just do 1 temp shift plate behind each of them. We are going to have to run water into here though, so let's also tricky. Does mean that, in fact, that needs to be on another circuit anyway, doesn't it? Let's do just a kind of temporary thing over here. So we'll carve out those 3, and we'll do our transformer, heavy watt wire. Got power going in. We just need to get the water coming in as well, which is a bit of a worry. I'm not sure. Oh no, because it just... Hold on. Let me remind myself. How exactly do the electrolyzers work? Again, my overlay is in the way. Let's grab it and drag it across the screen. Okay. Water goes in one end, life-sustaining oxygen comes out the other. Does produce 1.25 EUs. It does also produce hydrogen, which is the other thing that we want these for. And the heat is, it's all the way down here, and that was to try and help keep the heat away. It's not going to produce any polluted water or anything, so this pipe going in is just going in it, and it will like return again. So with that in mind, you know what, I'm thinking for the time being, just to get this up and running quicker, I'm just going to use this pool of water to power those. That will have to change down the line, but we've already got the kind of the start of a pipe will come out here and connect up, which means we can go ahead and disconnect up to probably there. We'll just get it flowing into electrolyzers instead. Hey, they can't quite reach that digging task. Let's some access. Get some priorities done as well. That going. Yeah, sure, that why not? And that. Set that back down to 5. I mean, that you can see that the Weesports are doing their job now. Like, yeah, it's getting as low as 22 sometimes in around the coal generator. That's really good. Farm tiles, 28. Just about keeping equilibrium. Okay, let's fix these. So let's have this one. We want the activation time to just be like, let's do 10%. Oh, no, I've done this wrong. We want the active duration to maybe... Let's do it 15 for now. And we'll have the activation time. It's really going to depend on what schedule those guys are on. So Judge, Judy, and Traumatic are on the same schedule, so let's not do that. Actually, no, we kind of do want them on the same schedule. So they are going to be awake and working at that point. So if I set the activation time to kind of there, and then it switches off for the rest of the day. And then with this one here, we also set this to 15%. And what time does that one end? So activation time is 4% plus 15. Okay. So if we set this one to say activation time 20, then that's active. Okay, let's see if that works. So they've just turned on. Yeah, the wrangling is you have no airflow to let the oxygen out of that room. So this one, warm materials. Yeah, there's a bit of a bottleneck in there, isn't it? Let's fix that with some airflow tiles. Once again, thank you for pointing these things out. Some of these things will just escape my notice. The electrolyzers, not quite online yet. This, no power consumers. So they've not finished the... Oh yeah, they've just finished cabling that now. Empty pipe, not... Oh, the water should be coming in. That one's on the go, that one's on the go. Lovely jubbly. So we are going to be getting a mixture of oxygen and hydrogen starting to pump up from the bottom of the base now. Also, oxygen getting trapped in here. Mind you, that's not such a bad thing. Kind of like that it's doing that, because that means when they do come down here to fill the coal generators, there is at least some breathable oxygen nearby. So I'm actually going to leave that. That's fine by me for now. Let's also just dig out these two tiles either side of the water pump. Yeah, the water flowing in here. You need airflow for the electros too. Yeah, very good point. Airflow, yeah. I mean, eventually when the oxygen and hydrogen is so dense, it will kind of like push down and go out through the doors. But yeah, you're not wrong. It would be better if it was able to flow out more easily. I don't really want it going up through here though. I mean, some of it will, of course. I want to try and keep this as insulated as possible. I mean, that's why I put all these insulation tiles down. Tell you what. At least it can kind of flow up through here and out the doors. It might just take a little bit of time for this to really start producing anything of worth. It'll get there.